We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
Oh yeah, and we'd like to welcome everyone to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson. We are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. That is Grenada. Well, for now, things are not the way we want it to be. Well, some people might enjoy the rain, some people might enjoy the wind, while others might be a little uneasy. But we'll tell you more about how you can expect this current system to affect us. We're going to go into details in a while. Welcome again to all the first-time viewers and the usual suspects. We want to say welcome to another Mikey Live program. This is what we call news discussed, not told. We do not have a horse in the race, so we tell you as it is. Again, disclaimer and housekeeping. You might find there's a little compression on the chest. So please forgive me for that. All right, guys, if you hear a little cough, maybe not, forgive me for that as well. I've explained that already on yesterday's program. I ain't explaining that again today. All right, who was there? They were there. Who was not? Well, too bad. So folks, welcome again. It's another beautiful day. This time it's wet. It's really wet, very windy. Some places are experiencing a torrential pour right now, while others you find that there's a drizzle and so on, but we have not felt the full brunt of the system as yet. But again, as I said, we'll talk about that. Businesses closed their doors early ahead of a storm impact here in Grenada. We'll talk about that. Flow gives back to its customers ahead of the storm. And Nawasa shut down, well, parts of its system, all right, so as to protect it, okay? And Grenlec urges its customers to be prepared for the inclement weather. And Clozier road impassable due to fallen tree. And the Fisherman's birthday celebration 2022 is to happen tomorrow, God's willing, in the fishing capital, Gouyave. So we have all of that and more to tell you about when we return on Mikey Live program. We got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Coats Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors. Thank you again. All right, and Pathways, thank you again for being part of this as well. All right, so folks, when we come back, it could be real news in Olilili Lolo. Someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit compliments, Digicel, and guess what? That person could be you. So when we come back, yeah, we'll start up the business.
Hey man, when we come online, you only juking up your phone.
Yeah boy, now what I say, they have an app. I can't find it. I check Play Store. I do a Google search. I can't find it. Man, I get fed up, man.
Nah man, because you look in the wrong place. The app is web-based.
Web-based?
Yes, you access it via your web browser, right? You can add it to your home screen or your desktop, like any regular app. Watch. Look, I have it on my phone. Right? And you can access it or add it to any device, your computer, your tablet, any device.
Well, how am I doing that and I can't find it?
Okay, watch. All you have to do is open your browser, right? And type mobile.nawasa.gd. And voila, you see?
Hey, just so?
Yes, and you can download it or access it via the web. Once you have a reliable internet connection, right? You can run the app anywhere, anytime.
So, how I adding that to my home screen?
Right, so you click on those three dots, right, or your web browser setting, and look for the option to install app or add to home screen. Easy peasy.
Well, thank you. Now I could help Auntie June because she was having the same problem too.
The Nawasa app, versatile, fast-paced, and always up to date because it's web-based. So Auntie June won't always have to install update. Once a change is made to the app, it updates automatically, no hassle.
Well, that's a good thing.
Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion.
Pathway Restorative Wellness Clinic exists to improve the lives of children, adults, and all the clients with a range of diagnoses not limited to autism, stroke, arthritis, brain injuries, and depression, which hinder their ability to perform everyday tasks such as dressing, feeding, toileting, and grooming. Our licensed occupational therapist uses science, creativity, and compassion to design a client-specific care plan that restores and maintains skills required for daily living, work, and school. The Pathway Clinic is located on Morris Bishop Highway, but we extend services to schools and homes. Contact us at 473-422-7232.
All right, so again, family, welcome. Last night we ran out of time and we were not able to feature one of the things that we wanted to feature, so I'll just go right into that. The fact that the Royal Grenada Police Force are currently in mourning. Of course, they lost Constable 705, Willan Percy Sylvester. All right. Yeah, well, a lot of you might have met him and interfaced with him. And yes, he's gone. He's gone. These days, it's just like, you know, you see somebody today and then tomorrow they are just gone. This man who used to work with Peter David, I can't remember his name now, but who recently died, a Rasta man, always in St. George's, very pleasant, well-dressed and so on, just went, just gone. You know, it's just like, whoa, you know what I mean? Life is so short, you know, we do not know when our time is going to be up, so we have to be able to live our best life. Fisherman's birthday celebration is going to be held, well, the climax of it tomorrow, God's willing, in Gouyave. Yes, there were some activities that were already held. I know that they had a gospel concert, and they had a gospel and they praise and worship and so on. Tomorrow, the day's activity rolls off with a church service, as customary, and then it goes on to the bay for the blessing of the boat, and then I know that they usually have this the wreath laying, the wreath float out, and then there's going to be beach activities. To what extent those activities will be affected by the current weather system, I'm not sure, but as we know it, Fisherman's birthday celebration is going to be Fisherman's birthday celebration. It's one of the biggest, the single most attended event in Grenada. I mean, outside of, you say, the carnival celebrations where you have Juve and Soca Monarch and that kind of stuff, you would find that Fisherman's birthday celebration, well, traditionally is one of the in the events that you will find the most people attending, coming out from everywhere. So it's going to be, whether it's thunder, rain, lightning, you still will be able to find something happening in Gouyave. They say the tongue that never sleeps. Well, I ain't too sure about that in 2022. But anyway, as it relates to Fisherman's birthday celebration, you can expect a bumper day, rain or shine. All right? I wonder if I can go. Yeah, they say when you can't cry, you can laugh. I can't go. But anyway, that's a small thing. So, businesses, that's right, boy. Businesses closed their doors early today. I mean, the notices were coming in like, I don't know, like hot bread, like prison bread. The notices were coming out. This business is closing. This business is closing. This business is closing. This business is closing its doors early. And of course, that is in recognition of the system that is pending and wanting to give its staff an opportunity to prepare accordingly. And so I know that a lot of the staff, they were really appreciative of that their employer thinks about their well-being and their safety and was able to give them some time so that they can go ahead and make the necessary preparations. Last night on the program, we were telling you the importance of clearing your drains and getting enough food and, you know, all the basic items that you would need to go through a system like this. This system, by the way, it is a wave, but a strong wave. It's moving forward so fast that it is not getting the time that it needs to build and to form the proper circulation, the proper center, all right, to get into the tropical storm zone. But you will experience tropical storm conditions in terms of the wind and the rain and all of that. So don't think this is going to be easy peasy breezy. Well, it could be breezy. You understand? But it's not good. I mean, already we are getting some of the impacts of that. In fact, Trinidad and Tobago, they are experiencing that before us. Just earlier today, we monitored a report from Trinidad and Tobago. In fact, they closed schools and stuff like that. A lot of businesses just the same. If you see the place in Trinidad where people were trying to get into the supermarkets, getting into the gas stations and so on, because they really wanted to make sure that they had enough supplies to withstand this storm. Let's go over into Trinidad and hear what they're saying. This report was gathered just about 2 hours or so ago.
The strongest winds associated with potential Tropical Cyclone 2 is on Trinidad's doorstep. It's approximately 200 kilometers to the east of the island, and it's forecast to begin affecting Trinidad east coast by over the next 2 hours. In fact, this system is forecast to make its way onshore by around 10 o'clock tonight and then move across northern Trinidad into the Caribbean Sea by 2 a.m. on Wednesday. Now, this is the time you should be finalizing preparations, moving indoors. Definitely not a time to be outside, as the strongest winds and heaviest rainfall from the system moves onshore. Trinidad and Tobago is under that tropical storm warning at this time, and the most intense activity is about to begin. Right now, the system has sustained sustained winds of 40 miles per hour with gusts to 52 miles per hour, and it's still moving briskly westward at around 37 kilometers per hour. Now, this tropical storm warning is in effect, and that means tropical storm conditions are expected. We're expecting to see anywhere between 2 to 5 inches of rainfall. 2 inches will fall across most areas of Trinidad, with isolated areas, especially east and north of Trinidad, as well as across Tobago, can see up to 5 inches of rain or 125 millimeters. Now, when it comes to winds, we expect to see sustained winds around 55 kilometers per hour, could exceed that, especially along eastern and northern coastlines, as well as elevated areas across Trinidad and even in Tobago, with wind gusts in excess or up to 75 kilometers per hour, and these stronger winds will accompany showers and thunderstorms. Now, when can we expect to see this activity? Well, as I mentioned, activity will begin over the next 1 to 2 hours across Trinidad, with the center of the storm moving across Trinidad by 10 p.m. And we are also expecting to see some hazardous seas move across Trinidad and Tobago's coastal waters, with waves up to 3.5 meters, especially in Atlantic-facing waters initially, and then as the system pulls northwest, we will be seeing agitated and hazardous seas across the Gulf of Paria. So mariners, if you haven't already, this is the time to finalize preparations.
And of course, here as well, persons should have already finalized preparations. As we zero in on what's happening in Grenada, we can tell you that, speaking of preparation, Flow sent out a message to its customers saying that it wanted to take the opportunity to wish its customers safe passage through the storm. Remember to keep your mobile phones charged and topped up, and to keep you connected with family and friends without worry. We have issued, they say, all of our prepaid customers 1 gigabyte of data and 100 Flow minutes to enjoy free calls for the next 48 hours. You understand? So they gave their people some bonus data and so on, and bonus minutes, so that you can call and say to your people, I'm coming home, or get this or get that. So, which I thought was very, very good. Now we are bracing. In fact, we are already being impacted by this strong tropical wave that is expected to bring about 4 to 6 inches of rain. Now, let me tell you this. 4 to 6 inches of rain is a lot of rain. In fact, what we are hearing is that over the next few days, we are expecting rain in these amount, like let's say 3-4 days, that you would usually get in a month. You understand? So that is a lot of water. This system at 2 o'clock, it was centered near latitude 10.0 north, longitude 58.2 west, approximately 275 miles. All right, and that was southeast of Grenada. Now here's what: by then, this system has moved. All right, and is much closer to Grenada. All right, we already started feeling the impact of the system this afternoon. And we are going to continue to feel that impact. Maximum sustained winds are near 40 miles an hour with higher gusts. You understand? And so the forecasters, they were saying that we can expect fallen trees, floods, landslides, rockfall. Well, already, Clozier, a tree fell in Clozier, blocked the place. You understand? It blocked the access way to Clozier. You understand? And well, for people who want to come out, I mean, there are other ways you probably could go through Grenville and things like that, well, St. Andrew. But yes, and I know that people around there are very, very proactive. So I don't expect that blockage to be there for the entire day. But let me show you what one of the citizens would have posted regarding this particular tree.
The road to Clozier, the road is blocked. The railing that most of the guys put up, it's damaged. Some work needs to be done in this place here now.
And that
Right, and so I apologize for that. So of course, the police, they have already sent out notice regarding the fallen tree out there in Clozier, and that's at the intersection with Florida and Brothers Main Road. All right, it is impassable, and they say that you should exercise extreme caution. All right, when you are in that area, and not only there, but once you are traversing around the island, because again, there is a strong likelihood that you'll find that there are landslides and so on as the soil gets more and more saturated due to the inclement weather. And speaking of inclement weather, we go over to forecaster Gerard Tamer down at the Met office to explain the weather and the pending impact. And just before we go over to Tamer, this was one of the videos recorded today that was from Linda Straker, and then the following video footage is done by myself. Alright, this was this afternoon, and you can see already that we are experiencing some heavy winds and some heavy rain as well, and the system is not even fully here as yet.
This is significant because that forward speed is rather unusual. It's very fast. With that forward speed, it makes the whole dynamics even more complicated, because that means the system is not getting enough time to organize itself and build itself. So what we have is an area of disturbed weather, an area of disorganized thunderstorm activity, producing heavy rainfall, heavy thunderstorm activities, and gusty wind. And this area is moving into us, so we can expect anytime after sunset for the leading edge of the system to reach our island. That will be closely followed by, we expect moderate to heavy showers and thunder showers, gusty winds. This system is born out of a tropical wave, so the axis of the wave will actually pass overhead around midnight or between 5 tomorrow morning. That is when the axis will pass. But we do expect the precipitation associated with it to start before and even after. Based on all computer models, we are seeing showery activities going into Wednesday afternoon. Okay, how that will play out, we have to wait and see, but we have to assume that it will happen because it is quite an area of this disturbed weather, a lot of thunderstorm activities, and because it is moving so quickly, it makes it all a little bit more difficult to analyze it properly. But we can, based on the cloud mass, we can expect precipitation all into tomorrow afternoon. The rainfall prediction is for 4 to 6 inches of rainfall during that period.
And again, that's a lot of rain. All right, thank you very much, sir. And of course, folks, we urge you to please be safe. Small craft operators and seagoers are reminded that the marine advisory remains in effect. Now, in response to this imminent threat, NADMA encouraged today citizens and business owners to activate their internal plans as a direct response to the approaching system. All right, they also sent out notice that contractors who have active construction projects in waterways such as drains, rivers, etc., are advised to trigger their health and safety emergency plans in an effort to secure material and equipment. All right, all as part of preparation to safely navigate through the system. Well, we got reports of some flooding in River Road, right down to the south side of River Road, closer to the Humpback Bridge. All right, we know that the St. John River project was not fully completed, and so probably that is what's responsible for the degree of flooding that is seen down to that area of River Road. But it's something that we're going to look into and probably be able to report more thoroughly on tomorrow, God's willing. All right. So yes, a tropical storm warning remains in effect for Grenada and its dependencies. All right. Now, Nawasa had to do a selective shutdown of its system, and that was part of protecting the system itself. We now hear from Nawasa themselves.
At 5 o'clock this afternoon, Nawasa instituted a selective shutdown of our water distribution network. A meeting of our disaster management team at 2 o'clock this afternoon concluded that this was the best approach to safeguard the authority's infrastructure and the lives of our employees. Expected heavy rainfall can render water systems highly susceptible to turbidity and dam blockages, hindering the production of water for an extended period. Nawasa, however, kept the Annandale, Mardi Gras, Mondelez, and Sherman Valley water facilities open. The authority will monitor the weather conditions and will interrupt supply to those facilities if it becomes necessary without prior notice given. Nawasa is very happy that persons heeded our calls on Monday, June 27th to fill up and prepare. Nawasa was able to keep the distribution network open during the course of the day, with the exception for the Concord, Montrule, Montplaisir, and Spring Garden water systems that were faced with high turbidity and dam blockage due to the heavy rains. So our closure at 5 p.m. this afternoon will protect the stored water so that we can resume supply distribution on Wednesday, June 29th, 2022.
All right, thank you very much, Jamila, for that update. All right, and as we are moving on, we need to tell you now about Grenlec. Now, with the inclement weather conditions expected from this evening, Grenlec has taken the decision, they say, to close its customer care center early today. Grenlec also reminds its customers to prepare for the potential of power outages and to stay safe. That's right. Although the system might be robust, there is still a likelihood that there could be power outages. We saw some footages earlier today, and one of the customers in Mount Parnassus area, I think it was kind of concerned and said that they needed to contact Grenlec because they know how things can get in that particular area. So again, there is a likelihood that there will be some areas that will lose power somewhere during the course of the night. So in light of this, Grenlec says that you should charge your mobile phones and things that you might need, you know, that has a battery and could be charged, then charge the business. Your flashlights. Check to make sure that your flashlights and any battery operated radio or other devices are really charged, all right? And make sure that your television, for example, is in working order. But that's okay. If you don't have your television, you can always watch us on the business on WhatsApp, all right? Because you would need to at least be able to know what's going on, you know, well, via whatever means. The simplest way, if you ask me, social media. And Mikey Live and things like that, all right? They urge you as well to listen to the media for official information from Grenlec. Of course, we have a very close relationship with Grenlec. And if they have a message for you, I'm certain that they will pass it through us as well. Now, you can report all downed wires to Grenlec immediately. You can simply call 237. All right, so that's it. So if you hear a wire, a pole fall, or if you hear sparking, or if you see it happening, please call 837 immediately. Do not assume that someone else already contacted Grenlec. Please stay away from downed lines. Do not touch down wires or touch water that is in contact with downed wires. This is a warning. Now, if your power goes out, disconnect or turn off your appliances that would otherwise turn on automatically when service is restored. You understand? So like your AC units and stuff like that, you may want to turn that off. Your television, well, if it cannot be turned off because the power is off already, sorry, you may want to unplug it. All right, if you can, if you have access to it. All right, because you know some people might have it in such a way. But anyway, so that you because when the power comes back, it can come back with a force, and then you know, well, story end where Ben, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so you do not want to be a victim of that. What else do we have to tell you? I mean, this is strictly about the system, so we do not want to get into other things for now. I know that persons are quite concerned. All right, so again, what you can expect, a lot of rain, flooding in areas that are so prone, and even if you never experienced flooding in your area, because of the volume of water that we will experience, you may want to look out. All right, especially if you know that there are drains and things around the house that is not properly cleared, or so, well, there could be problem there in terms of flooding. All right, so expect rockfall, expect landslides in areas that are so prone again. All right, if you're driving on the nation's road, please be cautious. Please be vigilant and look around. If you have no right being outside, do not choose tonight to be adventurous. That's important. Don't choose tonight to be adventurous because, all right, good. We are going to get a lot of water. We are going to get a lot of wind. We want everyone to be safe. All right. What else do I have to tell you? That's just about it. We will continue to send you updates. Again, I see that we got quite a few persons who have signed up to our WhatsApp distribution list. Well, that's good. So once we have an update, we'll be able to send that to you. Again, if you're not part of our WhatsApp distribution list, you can see the link posted on our page. And once you click on the link, it adds you to the WhatsApp group, and we'll be able to send you that information. And there's no chatting in that group, okay? No chatting. In fact, that feature has been disabled. So it's basically for us to be able to send you information. This is like a one-way thing now, all right, for us to be able to send you information. So go onto our Facebook page and click the link, and then you'll be able to receive your updates, all right? And it's strictly news updates. So folks, that's it for now. We're taking a break and come back, and of course when we come back, we've got for you the national report, and as well we will have the weather. So stay tuned. It's a lot of rain in my area. I don't know about your area, but it's a lot of rain here.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Pathway Restorative Wellness Clinic exists to improve the lives of children, adults, and all the clients, with a range of diagnoses not limited to autism, stroke, arthritis, brain injuries, and depression, which hinder their ability to perform everyday tasks such as dressing, feeding, toileting, and grooming. Our licensed occupational therapist uses science, creativity, and compassion to design a client-specific care plan that restores and maintains skills required for daily living, work, and school. The Pathway Clinic is located on Morris Bishop Highway, but we extend services to schools and homes. Contact us at 473-422-7232.
Spice Mass is back! And Grenada Distillers Limited wants you to win big with its bottleneck promotion. With every purchase of pure white or special dark, you are automatically entered for a chance to win. Win tickets to Soca Mona. Win free costumes. Win bottles of Clark Scott Rum, Grenada's #1. Win cold hard cash and more. Simply write your name, address, and contact details at the back of this bottleneck and insert in the boxes at participating outlets and the Clark Scott sales van. Win big for Spice Mass with Clark Scott, Grenada's #1 rum.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's a Rika almond beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PT-INR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip-the-line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Grenada forecast to receive 4 to 6 inches of rain with passage of strong tropical wave. Details of this story and more in the national report.
Protect yourself and our community from COVID-19. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. If soap and water are not available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with at least 70% alcohol. Use a tissue when blowing your nose, sneezing, or coughing. Immediately discard the tissue properly and wash or sanitize your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Let's do our part to ensure that each and every Grenadian remains healthy. To stay up to date, visit the Government of Grenada's webpage or the Ministry of Health's Facebook page. For more information, contact the Ministry of Health's hotline by calling 53-VIRUS. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by the Ministry of Health.
Welcome back. With the details to the news for Tuesday, June 28, 2022, I am Christian Mitchell. Grenada and its dependencies remain under a tropical storm warning and is forecast to receive 4 to 6 inches of rain during the passage of a strong tropical wave late Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Being placed under tropical storm warning means that deteriorating weather conditions are expected within a 36-hour period. Forecaster at the Meteorological Office at Point Celine Gerard Timar, during an interview with the GIS on Tuesday, says that based on the last coordinates of the system given by the National Hurricane Center, a disorganized potential tropical system number 2 located about 241 miles east-southeast of Grenada, moving westward at 23 miles per hour, can impact this island Tuesday evening into Wednesday.
This is significant because that forward speed is rather unusual. It's very fast. With that forward speed, it makes the whole dynamics even more complicated because that means the system is not getting enough time to organize itself and build itself. So what we have is an area of disturbed weather, an area of disorganized thunderstorm activity, producing heavy rainfall, heavy thunderstorm activities, and gusty wind. And this area is moving into us, so we can expect anytime after sunset for the leading edge of the system to reach our island. That will be closely followed by, we expect, moderate to heavy showers and thunder showers, gusty winds.
Tamer speaks to what can be expected when the system passes over Grenada.
This system is born out of a tropical wave, so the axis of the wave will actually pass overhead around midnight or between 5 tomorrow morning. That is when the axis will pass. But we we do expect the precipitation associated with it to start before and even after. Based on all computer models, we are seeing showery activities going into Wednesday afternoon. Okay, how that will play out, we have to wait and see, but we have to assume that it will happen because it is quite an area of this disturbed weather, a lot of thunderstorm activities, and because it is moving so quickly, it makes it all a little bit more difficult to analyze it properly. But we can, based on the cloud mass, we can expect precipitation all into tomorrow afternoon. The rainfall prediction is for 4 to 6 inches of rainfall during that period.
Flash floodings, landslides, and rock falls from vulnerable areas are some of the potential impacts of the system, he says. A small craft advisory is also in effect as the weather has the potential to create waves of 11 to 13 feet in open waters. Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell continued his engagements on Tuesday. He began at 8:30 a.m. with a session with the Senior Management Board, which is chaired by Cabinet Secretary Ruth Rose at the Cabinet Room. The session included all permanent secretaries and heads of non-ministerial departments. Following the SMB meeting, Prime Minister Mitchell met with senior ranks of the Royal Grenada Police Force. The engagement was held at the Grenada Trade Center, where PM Mitchell spoke on some of the issues he believes are in need of immediate attention within the operations of the RGPF. Topping the discussion is that of gender balance within the RGPF.
I certainly think it will go a long way to addressing some of the PR issues that I think as a citizen and being the police force faces. I've also signaled on the campaign trail that I think a little rebranding of the Royal Grenada Police Force is necessary. I hope that I can win your support for that by thinking more of service rather than force, because I think force connotes the wrong idea as to what you do. You really serve the people of Grenada, and I think we should have a name that is reflective of that. But obviously, I know that being a police officer is an exceedingly challenging and difficult job. And the conditions under which police officers work, I think even a blind man can see, are not satisfactory in many instances, and they're far from ideal. And so one of the things my administration really is committed to doing is improving the physical environment in which police officers work. But this is not just peculiar to police officers. I think a lot of our public officers in general deserve better physical facilities.
Improvement to the physical structure of police stations across the various divisions also need to be carefully assessed to ensure that the working environment is conducive for the officers to comfortably perform their duties.
It's quite clear a lot of the police stations were built eons ago. Many of them are probably not fit for human habitation and have outgrown their usefulness and purpose. And I think that's one of the things we need to be able to address quickly. I've seen the condition of what passes for a police station. I pick P.T. Martining deliberately because I think sometimes small places tend to get forgotten. But it really is not a good look by any stretch of the imagination or any standards. And I think if it's reflective of how we treat smaller outposts, it's a reflection on us and our character. And so for me, one of the things we certainly hope to achieve within this administration is the overall improvement in the physical conditions under which police officers made to operate. So that is one of the things we certainly wish to address. I'm not saying we will be able to address all of it, but I certainly think we have to try and do a better job of it.
Another very pertinent issue the Prime Minister wants to address urgently is the regularization of an officer's salary commensurate with his or her grade. This has been an outstanding issue in the RGPF for a very long time. Prime Minister Mitchell has made a commitment to address as many of these issues as he can to improve the operations of the RGPF and, by extension, the services to citizens, saying it is a commitment of priority listing and not one of perfection. Meanwhile, officers of the RGPF came in for high commendation from Grenada's newly elected Prime Minister, Honorable Deacon Mitchell, when he met with senior ranks on Tuesday at the Grenada Trade Center. Honorable Deacon Mitchell applauded the efforts of the lawmen in ensuring a free and fair electoral process and went further to highlight dedicated service to the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique during the heightened period of the COVID-19 pandemic.
I want to personally thank you, and on behalf of the National Democratic Congress as well, thank you for that. And I think on behalf of the citizens of Grenada to say a special thank you for the effort and work that you put in. I also want to thank you as a citizen of Grenada, not as the Prime Minister, for the work that you would have done over the last 2.5 years during the COVID-19 pandemic. And I make no bones by saying as a citizen, I certainly felt you were running the country. And you did a very good job of doing so, notwithstanding the unexpected and unprecedented nature of the pandemic, and obviously doing so a tremendous sacrifice to your, I'm sure in many instances, personal health, and tremendous sacrifices to your family, relatives, and friends.
Prime Minister Mitchell says the recognition is still very much timely as the COVID-19 virus is still lingering among us. He urged the lawmen to continue to provide exemplary service to the citizens of the country. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
The house was shaking. Then suddenly saw we hear bang, crack, and the roof had gone.
Man, I was so scared, I nearly wet myself.
Only those who have lived it can truly understand the devastating fury of a hurricane's wind.
The house across the road just get up and roll over.
Hurricane force wind. It's a hazard. Hazards. Take control. Reduce your loss. You can hurricane-proof your home. For example, make your roof more wind-resistant by using screws instead of nails in its construction. Find out more about hurricane force winds and other hazards at your local disaster office.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency and SEDERA.
Welcome back. Grenada is among 4 countries that will seek to implement the 3rd edition of Inclusive Insurance Innovation Lab. The first Innovation Lab was started in 2017 with the aim of supporting the development of inclusive insurance markets. The second lab began in 2020 and the third lab will be implemented through collaboration in Grenada, Costa Rica, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. The third edition will focus on developing and implementing innovative programs and solutions from an insurance perspective to increase resilience of vulnerable communities against the impact of climate change. The lab is being sponsored by the Access to Insurance Initiative, A2II. The implementation process includes a series of workshops with individuals from the public and private sectors. The workshop will conclude on Wednesday. In Grenada, the Inclusive Insurance Innovation Lab, under the leadership of the Grenada Authority for the Regulation of Financial Institutions, GAFIN, has brought together multiple stakeholders to tackle the issue of climate risk. Executive Director of GAFIN, Dennis Felix, says they are happy to be on board for this project.
We consider it a special privilege to be part of this interesting and important project, which commenced approximately 12 months ago and required special dedication of time and human effort from both you, the consultants, and the committee members. At this stage, we remain motivated about our involvement, and not just our involvement, but the recognition that the project has demonstrated the likelihood of delivering interesting possibilities to the intended beneficiaries, especially the community and grassroots level.
And finally in the news, Fisherman's birthday celebrations will be postponed as a tropical storm warning remains in effect for Grenada and its dependencies. Activities for the June 29th celebrations at the Melville Street Fish Markets are also postponed, and the other fish markets will hold their celebrations at a later date. That story brings us to the end of the National Report for today, Tuesday, June 28, 2022. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Kristen Mitchell saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much. So we're just hearing that Fisherman's birthday celebration has been postponed. All right, I still need to follow up with the local team in Gouyave regarding that as well, because I see that there's a lot happening with regard to activities, so I'll have to follow up on that. Okay, no problem. And so let's now get into saying hello to a few people before we wrap up this morning. We talked about Suzanne, Fitzgerald, Fitzroy, Mom, and all the other folks who are currently on YouTube. Blessings to you, all right? All right, there's this spam that always comes to our YouTube page. I don't know, man. We block it how many times it keep coming back. Claire, hello to you. Suzette, hello, Kireen and Shireen. The first-time viewers with us, hello. Monet, hello to you as well. I see that you're there, Monet. Ernesto, what's happening? Big up to you. And Esther as well. Charmaine, Rebby, and who else is with us? The quiet people, the silent people who are not saying anything, we know that you're there. Blessings to you as well, all right? Cynthia, I see that you're there as well. Shum. Jackie, I see that you're there with us as well. Big up to you, Javar and Rolanda, always there with us in on the business. Angel, I see that you're there. So big up Angel and Hillary. You're there. I see that you're there as well. Okay, Vicky, blessings to you as well, Vicky. Who else is with us? And all the people. If you want to know how it is that we know that how we select who we say hi to, once we see your name pop up because you're chatting at the end of the program, then I just say hello to you, all right? That's how it's done. No. Hey, Juan, I haven't seen you in a long time. What's going on? I see that you're here with us tonight. Blessings to you, all right? We missed you for a long time. Ansha, I see that you're there. Blessings to you, Ansha. Who else is? Pearl. Safrina, I see that you're there. Big up to you too. I appreciate every one of you. Who calling me name day? All right, who else is with us? Man, everybody here, Papa. Everybody. Yeah, Baptiste, Michelle, Osric, Velma, another Michelle again, the Francis, Thickness Francis, Marissa, and Sherms. So yeah, anyway, take care of yourselves. I see that some of you have not shared the program yet. Why y'all don't like to share? Adonna, hi. Why y'all don't like to share the business? Nuki, what's a Nuki? Why you all don't like to share the business? Some of you just there all of the share it. Oh, look, come on, share the thing, the man. Yeah, share the thing, share the business. Let people see the program walking. Let people see the thing on the man. Why is that one? Okay. Just one more person share. All right, Lindona, Marie, how are you? One more. We're asking just one more person to share. Just one more. All right. We are up to just one more person share. All right, and let that person be you. All right, so let me give Mikey that tonight. Yeah, I mean, let me just give Mikey that. Let me give my share. You know, let me feel good. Yeah, son, Meryl, Zilon, I see that you're there as well. So blessings to you, Zilon, as well. I'm glad to know that you're Zilon. You share the thing already? All right, yeah, man, all the share the thing, man. You see, when all the share the thing, people see the program on, and then they go and watch the program too, one thing like that. Yeah, understand? Let them know what's going on with the weather. Let them know what's going on with Fisherman body. Let them know what's going on with the news and thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't think. Yeah, let it think. All right, now we talking. So share the business. That's what we're talking about. Share the business. Marie, Pat, however you. Okay. Right. However you pronounce your name, I see that you're there. So, blessings to you, all right? Good. So, all you. Anyway, take care of all yourself, right? We make we hour, and that's it. Okay? Thank you very much for sharing. That's what we're talking about. Although, Valdon, ting, 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 yeah. Teresa, I see you shared. Yeah. And Claire said they shared to the Navy. Good. Petra, good Petra. All right. Marie, be safe. I hope you share. Doris, yeah, you share. All right, good. And praise and worship, you don't share yet, did you? All right, good. Bernadette, did you share? Okay, Bernadette, you shared. Okay, Yvette, did you share? All right, well, Michelle said that she shared. All right, again, we have more than one Michelles on the program. Michelle is maybe the most popular name on the program. So anyway, all you take care of yourself, okay? Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No! Take care.